Hi. Hi, this is fun. Actually, it's pretty fun. Like, normally I'm watching you guys, you know, sitting somewhere comfy, but this is kind of cool. I get to see it happening live. I'm seeing how the sausage is made. I got Harry Russell to one side, Hugo Byron on the other, and we've got a huge map of Counter-Strike ahead of us. I mean, the ramifications of this one, either way you cut it, is going to be mad. And Result does not seem to be feeling any pressure. Comfortable as he collects one. It's Twist's back. Look at the amount of damage he's inflicted, but nothing substantial. Brokey and Rain, they get away.
We've seen Jerry's dualies already this series, though, but this would be a little bit too much to ask. You'd like to think two low players, and Rain tucked in is the key here for FaZe. Just play those numbers. Crab with a tap, doesn't connect. There's two on the short side. One is dead, but he's not ready for that corner clear. He will die to Rops, leaving Jerry on the clock. 1v3. And they face him together. Pistol round for FaZe, a very important one, especially considering how that started.
Yeah, I'm going to be watching all of the FaZe cams we get with like an extra level of curiosity, just to see, you know, what kind of demeanor they're showing. I think, you know, Yanka really broke it down for me in terms of, you know, the Liquid game, the Bad News Eagles game, third map Mirage, and then going home disappointed. I think that the idea of it...
FaZe with the late mid-take, but Krad's going to pick one off. And Krad's had a great series as well. He was actually a very high-rated player coming into Malta from the grind that Forze have been on that we've been mentioning a lot. But when he first got here in Malta and played at that CCT event right before Pro League, he had a he had some bad games. He had a really poor performance individually. He stepped up massive in this tournament. And we're talking about Jerry and experience. Krad's in that conversation as well, but he gets cut down by Rops. Jerry getting spammed through the box and FaZe with the sight.
Yeah, a lot of room here. Brokey's going to get the plant in, and it's a wide one for jungle or the ramp side. Twist can even get involved in the post plant as well out of Palace. FaZe is set up nicely here. It's whether or not they're ready for this full force push through the spawn, through the smoke, and it looks like they are. They respond, they deal with it. And now it's just Zorti left standing, late up through the connector.
See ya.
So FaZe on with the third. They stick the landing in this first rifle round.
Not really any wobbles. Double thumbs up. A 3-0 to get this T side started.
You know, even on like the M4 dialogue, I think it was interesting that Forze didn't force by second. Oh, they're going to lose the M4. Yeah. That's sad. But yeah, Forze didn't force by the second round, which is like very, very common nowadays. You know, you kind of like having the extra util and the chance to upset a little bit earlier. They didn't go for that. They went for rifles here. Having everyone on A1S's allows
maps at 13, 14, 14, 14. They've gone for buys when you could justify playing for overtime. Forze don't want to do that. They want to fight for every single round, and they will now as well. 3 kills, blink and it's done. We need a hero for FaZe.
Oh, they're running out of options. It's only going to be Rain and Brokey who both chip away and win their duel. There's a whole lot more required though with the low HP of Brokey. It might have to be Rain.
Yeah, he's forced to reposition out of this backside player, but Krad still delivered that kill. Oh, come on. Rain, a lot of targets on his screen, and Krad deletes him on that jiggle.
Krad's Deeg is something else. He was doing it all over Inferno as well. They won a bunch of eco rounds if you missed it. That first map was extremely exciting. If you were a little late to the broadcast today, I'd recommend you go back and watch it. We had some unbelievable mind-bending clutches from FaZe that pushed them over the line in 29 rounds. Overpass went all 30, and I expect that, if not more, here for Mirage.
How deep did we get? I mean, like, it felt like it was going longer than most. Zorti, though, he's gone straight for the Palace Peak, and there's a lot of bodies about to take a look. Twist, though, not a slouch. She goes in, misses his shot, and already the A defense rumbled. Nice aggress from Jerry. Krad delivers a good one, tracking through, and Krad will build a multi-kill out of that one. Jerry will finish, and given the fact they just gave up an opening frag onto your AWP, you wouldn't know it. Taking a look at how it all boils down. That worked out incredibly well, and it's down to Krad and Jerry both finding a pair of frags.
A great read, right? Because Jerry's, he's not just a guy finding, talent. He's not just a scout. This guy's got the calls as well. He realizes FaZe are going to go into a more default round after losing to Pistols on B and go for an A attack. They play triple close A. So immediately in FaZe's head. But Brokey with a minute on the clock in a 1v2 now.
Yeah, but Jerry's deep in Palace. This is such a good angle for Jerry.
They've learned their lesson from overfacing in the 2v1.
The thing that's like
set up to be insurance.
Yeah, right. They've had a couple of conversations, I'm sure.
the thing that's kind of scary, right, is as Brokey starts to root in, if he went Palace, he wouldn't want to make noise, so he would have been slow creeping that AWP. The rooting is maybe the best chance he has, but the best chance he has isn't a good chance, right? Can't make that clear enough. He's got so little time, and it's like, even if he kills Jerry, even if he gets the bomb and drops into the site, Krad's there to safeguard the round, and yeah, with Brokey not making any contact, he's going to call this one off. He's going to call the save. It is just, you know, too many odds stacked against him, too many unknowns in this round.
Got to give extra brownie points to Jerry. Just that knee-jerk reaction of Zorti getting overwhelmed, but I think it must have been something calling more than one. You know, there was more than one swinging him. I think he got enough information for that, and it was the kill onto Karrigan. He found an isolated ramp player, managed to get him, and in heavy investment of aggression. We got 2 CTs down into the underpass early. And it looks like they want to contest with 3 of their own. FaZe contesting. And now discovering the setup. Jerry at least provides the trade. Twist will have communicated that. And now maybe Resolt's aggression catches Karrigan unawares. There was no support. Rain fired off a shot, but now he's a dead man.
Double nade.
Bowling from Shalfie.
Unnecessary. It was that easy. But Forze confirmed the kill. And Robs, he's got room here. Jungle player just pulled back. Jerry's holding the cross, probably ready for a player at range, not this close. Shalfie comes back in through CT. And Rops waits for Brokey to get set up in Palace to play off of him. Searching now. Shalfie is opting for this fight. And with no util, this really removes options for FaZe. There's that pickup, though, and they don't know about Rops, but he gets picked from afar. Brokey in the clutch.
1v3, up on his back. He's had to save the last 2 rounds, but now he's over it. He wants to play for a change. Brokey misses that second shot, ducks out of there, tries to play around ramp.
2 bullets.
2 bullets in the AWP, 2 opponents to find, but a smoke in his way. Brokey might have to move ahead of that. The molly keeps him boxed in on a bit of a weird angle. Feels uncomfortable here as they drop in. Brokey does it! And makes it look easy!
1v4.
I love the way you frame that, Harry. You know, like he's sick and tired of saving. Not today, not now, not ever.
And what can you do? They're doing everything they can to not line up, to jump at him, to do everything. Molly, smokes on the ramp. Brokey in a bubble, a pocket.
Oh, he swapped to the pistol,
Dude, he saved the last 2 rounds in a row to make sure he had the AWP.
I know.
He knows.
Resolt's reaction is interesting. He'll drop the smoke bench and continue to stick around. He's looking to catch anyone trying to slink into the side. Karrigan's the first fight, and he does get it clean. That's going to already mark, surely, the end of round 8. Not a retake worth going for. A 10-second defuse with a single smoke on your belt. That is an immediate save call. And FaZe, that's an interesting call. Karrigan clearly had an idea, and it just manifests perfectly.
Yeah, I mean, I love how he played it. Like, just ran in, already firing before he's even out of the apartments. Like, as he's in the air, running towards bench, he knows when he sees that smoke, he's like, yeah, they're playing around this. This is just a little, you know, because it's not like the usual kind of look of a one-way where someone looks to play behind jail over the wards, like peeking over Van on the jump up. You know, it's a little shallower. And I think it made it very easy for Karrigan to be like, okay, he's kind of played his hand here. I know where he is. He's playing around that smoke. And so after the 1v3 from Brokey, it's Karrigan to win them around with 1 single kill on the back of a B rush. Now, they got out with 4 guns on the side of Forze, but even this round still has some interest.
Yeah, I do like the angle. I mean, just based off upon entirely the scenario you've just outlined there, Harry. You are going to have to try something, hence a boost, a cheeky window off angle.
Using a one-way very early.
Very early, but understandably when you've invested 2 smokes, albeit weird ones.
I think that's by design. We saw some teams do that a while ago because, you know, if you face over the top, you're
Sticking out.
Yeah.
Oh, Brokey, I wonder how aware he is. Oh, gets the info on the jump shelf. He's a dead man if Brokey gets this. Actually twists, steps up and delivers on the MP9. Zorti Famas this time successful. And
did the M4 stay up there? Okay, he got it. Thank goodness.
Could have been awkward.
Might not be enough to save the round though. No nades, no kit, nothing but guns in their hands. Forze need this kill. Jerry gets caught by Karrigan, who again makes that MAC-10 sing and split into B. The bomb will be late, but Karrigan takes space.
He's got no Kevlar. Resol, if he doesn't pull the trigger first, he is surely cooked. Yeah, punched and executed as a double from Karrigan. Converted. Rops with the headhunt onto Krad. And just as he starts to move, that's going to give a little bit of confidence to Zorti in the sense that he can
the bomb, but he won't
out.
find it.
No.
It's fine. It's just good timing, and he'll get a kill probably, but then FaZe will be set up to trade. They have 3 players in the bomb site. Although everyone's low except Brokey. And did he? I think he got that spot. Yeah, Karrigan just takes the fight to finish, and Finn's looking very confident right now, taking a lot of engagements. Was top performer for FaZe for a long time on that map of Overpass. 6-3 for FaZe. They are definitely flexing their muscles a little bit more in this map. You can see the freedom that Mirage is giving them. Lots of lurking, lots of individual plays. A clutch.
This isn't just the info that B Apartments is clear, freeing up that early 3-man lead, which is already huge enough. Result very actively has a role to play in this round with the backstab. It's being held, but he still wins that fight. Karrigan dead. The bomb cut loose in top middle. These players in lower are going to try and react by coming back to deal with Result, but he should be prepared for this. Should be cognizant that they never cleared lower. And so he is ready for the fight, but that doesn't make winning it any easier.
Twist has no respect in this map right now. He's the amount of rifles he's beating with an MP9 is ridiculous. Ray needs this kill, but they will manage to snuff him out. Info on 2 there. FaZe have got to retrieve the bomb. That's the mission right now. Brokey going in with the AWP and getting it out.
Yeah, they looks like they're going to try and reset.
Oh, silent drop.
Silent
That's
drop.
perfect.
Perfect lineup from Rops, and Jerry none the wiser.
He's so smooth.
Oh, still nails it. Still nails it, despite Jerry pulling the trigger first.
Question now becomes, how much attention can the rest of Forze draw away from Krad in the site, right? You have Zorti fighting behind that smoke, making it look like he's the A player. They don't know about Krad. Will they check for him?
Nice.
He finds that first man. Another out by the sandwich. Yep. Fight 1 onto the Palace player, and there's the late push from Zorti. Yeah, that was a very nice A-hold from Forze. They realized quickly what was happening, what games FaZe were trying to play. And Krad remained 1 step ahead of them with a little help from his friends. It's a perfect bait and switch for that moment.
Yeah, nice finish from Krad. It was Resort as well, like having the proactivity on that apps push as you highlighted. They went for that double underpass setup, and I think everything just got kind of thrown into a disarray a little. Got Forces having a full packed house for our quarterfinal.
And it's going to get fuller as well. This is the most empty day, I think, of the lot, because it's still, you know, a work day. It's still a weekday. So let's wait and see. Krad, he sees through smokes.
He's quick. He is so quick. And this is a big frag as well. Brokey dead. Shalfie delivers. Concerned that he's given up B, and he's right to be so, because Karrigan's forward. Krad's been caught off. Didn't go down, though. Karrigan should finish the job. Oh, Smoko Vision not active. Spots another towards the side, but there's a bit of smoke and mirrors here. Shalfie, yeah.
Oh, that's what they wanted.
Distracted.
And
Karrigan.
Forze were taking like a full lean over to B as well, so this is a serious gap to have found over in middle.
Zorti's a bit of a closer, though. Keep your eyes on him.
He's in the right place.
Oh, does go down. That's the bomb carrier neutralized. Twist has got 40 seconds, and him and Karrigan are going to piece this one together. They're on opposite sides, but planting for him, and wallbang. Oh, not quite significant damage. Krad reports nothing on B.
He's going for the kit. Oh, the uncrouch.
So clean.
Damn, spam all you want. Twist is here to stay. And Krad might have to save, but he looks interested, and Karrigan's waiting for this exact kill. Too many angles and not enough time. FaZe finds 7. A solid T-side being put together right now. All the makings of a FaZe Clan win. But we've already learned we can't count Forze out of a comeback.
Yeah, you know, I think if you're FaZe, you're looking, if you really want to feel like you've beaten your demons, you're looking for like a pretty statement victory here, right? Like, this is a team that's on the
you need if you want to see FaZe catapulted up to the semi-finals. Of course, Forze trying to build a resistance now, and it's a good shot from Zort to start. That's even better. Krad,
no way.
He finds them both.
He went for two. He could have left. He could have taken one, gotten out, but no, he crouched and he committed. Still a 2v5 on offer for FaZe. Will they cash their checks?
Just talked about the superstars, lads.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and I think in a lot of these moments, FaZe have at least always found a way to keep these sorts of rounds competitive. Oh, Resol.
Really wanted that kill.
That is a lot of damage dealt by that molly. Good return on investment though with the nade. However, Rops still executes another. This is a 2v5 that's turned into a 2-on-3. Jerry's trying to remedy this, trying to take some control of A to free up an extra pair of hands. Zorti with this orb moves into middle. Brokey just leaves the angle, but still picks it up. A 2v5 turn 2v2. This is what FaZe do best. It's Brokey and Rops trying to make it happen.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Brokey no slouch on the rifle. I mean, trying to really just flip the script and secure a mammoth T side. They've had close near misses before. That 16-13 against Liquid. It was what, double OT against Bad News Eagles on this very map. Tournaments they could have found that fourth notch for that Intel Grand Slam. Into the site, Krad. Looking to disrupt. Rops has gone down. He overextends. Brokey has to close now on his own. Not another clutch. 8 seconds. 7. It's right down to the wire, but he will get that bomb down.
Yeah, no ifs or buts about it. Jerry can't do anything to stop the bomb plant. He's got to win this one in the post. 12 bullets in Brokey's AK. Blessed by Rops. And he swings out, but Jerry holds his own. A 2v5 that culminates in a 1v1, but Jerry is there to close it out.
They had to work for every second of this map and match, every round. Nothing comes for free for Forze, and you are seeing those little mistakes go a long way. Krad quick switches before he drops his smoke that would have bought him a few more seconds in the site. Zorti walks into window in a 3-on-2 with no flash and no...
Out in the 1v1, it makes the words he says in that timeout just hit that much more to the team. He's a very, you know, kind of conversational player. He likes to keep the energy high. And you're going to listen to him after he's just worked hard to pull back a 1v1. However, in this round, things have not gone well for Forze. Jerry tries to change the tides, but the captain goes down with his ship in the A play. And so FaZe, as quick as they go from, you know, losing that 1v1, they immediately build back up into a new look, into a bit of a faster round. No respect for Forze. They knew the money was going to be in a weird place with that one coming down to a 1v1. And so they took full advantage of the lack of util by just punishing this A bomb site. And that's not really a pace that Forze have had to worry about yet either. They want to try and remove Zorti's AWP. They don't want anything to come for free for Forze. And they'll knock it out of play heading into the closer of this first half.
Double digits would be a gift. Zorti doesn't get to have his AWP denied, and it's always a sinking feeling when you know that the team is in such a good position in the round. They can come and hunt you down. Twist hit a cracker there. Jerry could have disrupted the plant had he not.
Even to be in Counter-Strike, Forze forced for the final round as they lose everything in the post plant, and just Rain tapping heads. He even read that flag. Don't know if Krab made a step. Rain is so aware. 5-on-3. FaZe couldn't mess this up if they tried.
Watch him. Jerry's already called the B-Amps rather quiet. Full clear on that. And oh man, Rain's turn in the spotlight. Demands attention to give him that double digit. It's going to be quite a reasonable bar to climb in that second half. Carrigan converts. They're going for the spotless finish. FaZe unfazed by Forze's win on Overpass.
Jerry probably just chatting about the next half of the boys already. He knows he can't win it. Just catch your breath. Let that heart rate rest.
Yeah, I'm seeing him do a lot of talking on the player cam there. I think he is just taking this. It's a Jerry timeout.
I love this.
Round 15, and he's not saving. He knows he's not winning this one. He's just taking this as a bit of extra time to try and calm down the gang. This is a cool move. I can't say I've seen someone do this before. So FaZe, a 10-round first half of play on the infamous T-sides that have haunted them.
I'm joined by Harry and Hugo as we get strapped in for one final half of Counter-Strike between these two.
Yeah, this could be the dominant win that we were talking about, right? I think FaZe are really looking for a statement here. To feel like they beat those demons, that they overcome the skeletons in their closet. They would love a clean victory here on the third map of Mirage. The pistol round starts off nicely. They've boxed in two Forze players, but
hold on,
they do pick up the kills. Nothing's certain in this round anymore. Boost up is spotted. They know that they still reside back in the sandwich, but we see that there is an escape attempt being made. Jerry gets out of there while Result waits in sandwich still. Twists with the backstab, arriving on the door. Berettas. That is a clean tap. Shalfie dead. 2 and 12 in this third map. He's been good throughout the series, but here where it really matters, where the pressure's on, he's gone quiet. So now Result dead in the round. Jerry's got to do this one all alone. He's getting flanked through ramp. He's got players in jungle and con to worry about, and he won't survive long enough to even pay them mind. FaZe secure the pistol and now sit up 11-5.
This is hyper-focused determination from all 5 of FaZe right now. I mean, experience by the boatload. They've got tons of it. And you can see that perhaps that might be the difference maker. The individuals have just ascended to another level. And in the same breath, Forze...
He's had so much impact here. And he is one of the guys who stands to gain the most from a Grand Slam victory, right? He would be recipient of 2 Grand Slams, and for someone from Canada, from the NA region, that is a huge win. Twist has doubled up in this round already, right? Speak of the devil and he shall appear.
He's 5-0 in opening duels. He's got 6 multi-kills in the map.
Oh, and yeah, Ross does get caught out by Resol, but fortunately it's Twist's turn in the sunshine for Mirage. All 3 attached to his belt now, and well, there's more to be done. Shalfie boosted up, trying to facilitate a couple of frags out of Shalfie. That's a spectacular tap.
For your third kill.
Straight onto Brokey. Now, don't want to be losing that bomb to any flanks from Rain, and looks like he's just managed to evade into the A site. This campaign continues.
I think they're going to be so paranoid, though. They're scared. They don't know anything about A, so they're taking so long on the cross to clear out everything. And FaZe had no one in the site. No one's even coming CT. Shalfie is paranoid about an angle that he doesn't have to worry about. But he doesn't have the info like we do. There's one more, but brought to his knees by Twists, who 4Ks the first rifle round. Russell wants his little piece of history. He wants to be that guy to have won 2 Grand Slams. No one else has got that privilege.
And the scary part is, this is the easy opponent for FaZe. We have Heroic or NaVi waiting in that next part of the bracket for them. Then they've got to fight tooth and nail every single second. So a redemption of a dominant third. Giving away freebies here and taking full ecos. So hopefully Jerry has something cooked up. But right now the individuals of FaZe are proving their worth. Flash to B. Carrigan on the balk. Fully blind fires off, now they know. But Forze don't have the manpower nor the weaponry in this position. Shalfie's looking Palace.
If anything, that's kind of sad, right? They learned about Carrigan being there, but they lack the means and the resources to punish it. So having to go back elsewhere. And I think, even letting Carrigan maintain this position over towards balcony is scary enough, right? Because he's got so much info about the apartments that you don't really feel the pressure to rotate anyone around. Brokey is still on that side of the map. Only just starting to make his way back towards A now, so we will need a bit of an A-hold here out of the 2 A players. Rain wins that first fight. And now FaZe start to bring everyone around. They're a man up in the retake. If they trade favorably here, if they trade evenly, they can win this round.
Shalfie could be the difference maker as well. Anything from these Tech 9s was worth its weight in gold. Great snap from Brokey. Twist as well delivers. Shalfie nothing to report, and it's a clean retake of that A site, spotless. And so a 14th is already locked on in. Roban's he's not going to say anything, but he's starting to think some things about who he might face out of that NaVi heroic affair.
How can you even predict that game? I'm not even going to try. I'm not even going to theorize that. That's getting spammed. It's not like Robs can even see him. Doesn't need to. Caught on short. Twist does die, and that's a way in for Forze.
Immediately shut down Robs. Their positions always with trade potential, but look at Jerry. Now, they've got 2 CTs ramp side. They'll get the info off that shot, but it's lethal onto Krad. And Brokey, he's actually gone forward on that. Forced back by the flames, and a big one for Zorti. Alleviates the threat of jungle.
Okay, this could be huge. Rain can win the whole round. I almost hope that he, because it looks like he wants to go on the back of the timing, but I almost hope he let Brokey fight first. Yeah. The fact that he goes so quickly, I think it's just coming from a place of confidence and feeling like you have a bit of a timing. But if Brokey fought first, Forze would have never been ready for a Palace player. They thought it was just that AWP at ramp. Brokey now left in the clutch. It's a 1v3, but this has been his specialty. Still, he's going to write this one off. Knows a cooked round when he sees it. He runs for the hills, looking to get out with the AWP. FaZe have just got full faith that as long as they have everything in these follow-up rounds, they'll be able to piece together the 2 they need to win.
I really like your point there as well, because it's not like Brokey can even keep fighting ramp because it's mollied and then he smoked it, and the timing of him to reset Palace is what Forze are holding for. They're
exactly, right? They're holding for Brokey, and as far as they're concerned, that was meant to be Brokey coming around the corner.
If, for example, Brokey dies there, like on ramp after 1, Rain still has just the god timing. If anything, it might be more beneficial.
You know, I do just think that's like a midst to sea of FaZe Clan rounds. They are not feeling the pressure yet.
Yeah, and you can see it flashing right to mid with 2. Twist takes Jerry's head off through the flash, through the wall. Rain now tucked in default, 1-for-1 to do. Oh, it's going to be Robs instead. Rain gets hard cleared by Result, and there's still an AWP in play here. Brokey meandering his way over. Twist does a lot of damage. The nade might finish the job.
It will. Tickle Zorti.
Yeah, a lethal tickle. Nice for the first, but he needs to clear Robs, and Brokey should have him. If he doesn't, great kill, gets away. Oh, Brokey forced out, takes the fight regardless. He's on 25 HP. Cran can close the gap and run down, but it doesn't matter. Hits the shot, and only 1 round is all FaZe Clan need.
They won't make it sweaty. They won't get us scared. They won't put the fear in FaZe. They will just end it with ease, and that's exactly what you want to see as a FaZe Clan fan. Forze fight nobly in this season of Pro League. They don't drop a series in the group stage.
There is a timer on this where Robs will look to support middle. Yeah, Twist doesn't have an ounce of info, but does have a kill. Could this be it? It looks like it might be. They got nothing to celebrate. Everything going wrong for Forze, and FaZe just need 1 more. Result will give it everything he's got. But FaZe looking to secure that semi-final spot. This is their Pro League. I think the coach of Forze is trying to will them across the line, or rather the support staff. I can hear it. War cries.